Hey guys, it's Evergreen, and my last video was on Gray Zone Warfare and reasons to check it out. Today I want to talk about things for new players, tips and tricks, things that'll hopefully make the game easier to get into. So let's get started with number 1, stealth. The game doesn't go into detail about stealth like tutorials. However, the more you play, the more you learn how the stealth mechanics in the game work. But I'd like to give some pointers. If you're in Warfare, you'll learn that stealth with players is simple. Stay hidden in brush. Use camouflage that fits your surroundings versus picking the best looking. Avoid open fields and stick to the tree lines. And move low and slow in order to avoid mortal wounds from another faction. As for AI, moving slow and learning patterns can greatly increase your survival. If you need to move fast, they can hear you even when crouching through brush. Learn to use the control key and observe your surroundings. As well as when it comes to playing PvP, try to avoid sunglasses for now because they will glare and they will kind of give your position away from other players. Number 2 is ammunition. The starting rounds are decent, but they might leave you in a bad spot if your aim isn't the best. Using HBPT rounds will be your best friend for AI that isn't armored, as it can shred through vital organs and take someone down with a single hit. As you explore more areas in Lameng, you'll run into harder enemies that have armor, and that's when the M193 and M855 rounds shine, as they easily penetrate armor when FMJ and hollow points and soft point rounds cause enemies to feel spongy. Know the ammo that you're using and what's in your gun by checking the chamber with Shift V and V for checking the magazine. Number 3 is bullet placements. The devs have made it so ballistics are truer to life. Vital organs have their own hitboxes and will determine how much ammo you'll expend in a fight. Aim for their chest slightly right to the sternum and about the nipple height when straight on, and left side of the scapula if their backs are towards you, and you'll most likely hit the heart. Placing your reticle at the base of their skull will result in a headshot. That'll down anyone. I've found after 3 shots they know where you are, so line up your shots and don't spray. Number 4 is repositioning. After engaging, hopefully you're near cover and can move quickly to a better vantage point. If you're in the jungle, then move and zigzag to avoid enemy shots. Once you're repositioned, move towards the left or right and get height on your opponent. Scout, and make sure you're alone before opening fire. Players will be easier to lose than AI, especially in the jungle settings. Just move out of sight quick and then hit the ground. Once you're out of sight, use the foliage to wait for them to move past. If you're outnumbered, keep it slow and low. Eyes peeled for any signs of movement, and you might just be able to get the jump on them. Number 5 is allies. Just because you're enemy factions doesn't mean you have to fight. Learn to communicate. Make allies where you can. Don't let your guard down, but also don't be an asshole and just shoot someone for the gear that they have, because you'll eventually be getting that same exact type of equipment later on in the game. Working together in this game can be a reward in itself. Fighting waves of highly difficult AI can feel rewarding. In joint operations, AI are all that you can fight, so don't worry about other factions, they can't hurt you. Number 6 is inventory. Learn how to manage your inventory by putting full backpacks in lockers and organizing, which will save you time and frustration. Getting medical kits will expand your inventory, so you'll have more room for magazines. Grabbing things that don't sell or offer really any help is pointless, so unless you want a hat, just leave it. There are a ton of medical supplies and equipment all over the world, so don't worry about ever becoming low. Eat food before drinking, as food has a negative effect on hydration. Number 7 is gear. Don't worry about losing kits. They're easy to come by later in the game, and as time goes on in your game, you'll learn how to use your gear. If you equip a vest that has mag slots, then you can't wear a rig, unless you grab a vest that's from a crate, then it glitches and you'll have extra slots. However, if you die and then go back to your body, that glitch won't work again. So make sure that you have some space for your rig in your backpack. In PvE, wear whatever gear is best. Camo isn't that vital in PvE yet. It's only in Warfare I recommend using gear that hides you. Also inspect gear before another firefight because broken gear means no protection. Number 8 is guns. Building guns is cheaper than buying them, unless they have parts that you can't outright buy yet. Most of the guns you get early in game can be built to fit your playstyle for less, and you'll get better stats. If you don't like a carry handle, don't buy it. Just get a low rise attachment and put red dot on it. Get barrel lengths that fit your playstyle. The longer the gun is, the heavier it is, meaning the faster you'll lose stamina and lose the ability to hold it up smoothly. Currently, shotguns and pistols aren't as powerful as they need to be, so steer clear of them. Check to see compatibility by highlighting your gun so it has an orange border, and then look for parts that are highlighted the same. This will prevent you from buying parts that don't fit, spending less money and more time kitting yourself to something that is unique to you. Number 9 is medical. Know your medical equipment. Use tourniquets for stopping bleeding, and especially when it's bleeding fast, and then treat organ trauma with a surgical kit. You can tell if you need to use a surgical kit if when you go to your health stats, it shows organs that are highlighted either orange or red or even yellow. That'll tell you the severity of the damage, yellow being the lightest damage. After that, use bandages to recover blood quicker. Also keep hydration and energy levels full to regain blood faster. Use blood packs to stop fainting and dizziness. Splints are for injured bones. You'll need a splint per injured bone, so inspect health after applying aid. If you're helping an ally, you'll need to have medical equipment on your vest, rig, belt, or pockets in order to apply first aid. Unfortunately, however, if it's inside of a medical kit, then it only works for yourself and not other players currently. Always start with stopping blood loss, then do the surgical kit, then blood if necessary. Number 10 is taking things slow. Move like you're being hunted. Know where you are on the map, so if you die, you can find your gear faster. Move with precision and commitment, as you lose allies quickly in the jungle if you're not moving as a unit. This isn't a run and gun game, so moving fast is going to end up getting you killed faster, which makes the game less fun. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Learn to enjoy the slow moments and keep your eyes open, because you might end up losing task items or gear that you worked hard on. Losing task items means that you'll either have to go back to where you got them, loot them, or buy them, so don't rush. Dying again after looting means your gear is gone forever. Be precise and have a plan. Talk to allies and avoid crossfire. Anyways, those are my 10 tips I would give a beginner. If you're not into this type of genre yet and this is your first game, this is going to be probably the best way to go about the game. If you're a veteran, and you forgot to take these type of approaches to combat, definitely take a look back and reconsider how you approach situations. So I hope you found this video useful and helpful, because I wish that I would have thought about this stuff sooner or even known it sooner. So anyways, peace, love, homies.